And we're looking at the match 5 with Contra and me, none other than Choo Choo.
And we're taking flight from the corners of Puerto Paraiso over on the southeast side, headed towards El Pozo. So there's a whole lot of options on the table for some of these guys to get themselves in towards the secure town, where we see Mitchel dropping out first, heading into Puerto Paraiso, I assume. And the next one to hit off the plane will be Xinchuan, joined by the rest of the squads as well, flying over on towards Los Leones. Now, I'm thinking that Los Leones will see a couple of challenges right there. I'm wondering if there's going to be many teams that will hit towards Picado or so.
Oh, well, I'm waiting for some team to drop by El Pozo. It's one of the best looting places, but a lot of team kind of decided to just drop directly out onto the map. We're looking at Los Leones, like you said. I think it will be a super heavily crowded place there.
Yep, I totally agree. And on the first match of the PUBG Mobile Star Challenge Online ranking session, we've seen Dita taking that chicken dinner away. Will it happen again? We're about to find out. BulShark slowly heading in towards the city, and I think that he's dropping it hot in towards the stadium right now. While KisiL will head towards the side of El Pozo, joined by the rest of the guys coming in from Sulin as well as KisiL. I think that's going to be quite a little bit of distance for them. I'm wondering where the first phase will be, and if it hits towards Ahumada, I think it's going to be quite a little bit of a journey for some of these guys, especially for those in the south side. Now, Rollexxx will be starting in Puerto Paraiso as well. Mitchel will be heading towards Impala. Now, over onto the south side of Los Leones, we do see RawKnee trying to deal with Xinchuan.
Yeah, I'm hoping it will be around Al-Azhar for the final circle. It will be more interesting to see everybody migrates into the safe zone way far behind, and it's going to be very punishing for most of the players because they are dropping around Los Leones, most of them. So, oh well, we're looking at a circle which is circling around the center of San Martin there. So probably it will be not so punishing, but those who are actually from the south is going to have a bit of problem. We're looking at a couple of casualties straight off the bat here.
Yeah, and we've seen a little bit of casualties inside Picado as well. Dita getting prepared to take on Bear. Bear's just trying to hug by the corners of the broken wall. And I think that this is pretty much central as Bear will be falling off with a great headshot coming in from Dita.
And there's a lot of strays coming up. I mean, it's a very beautiful one by Dita. Maybe can just finish up and secure that kill. But it seems like they are playing super safe here. But the rest of KisiL is trying to hug onto the wall, making sure that they not be ambushed from any other angle points. While the rest of them will just go in and charge for they are taking the ballsy move here. For Dita, they really want to kill.
And Hidger is trying to secure that kill, waiting for the rest of KisiL as well. They're taking this really safe approach, while Miffy tries to give a little bit of support towards his corner as Bear is still struggling to actually secure himself. Well, ARXY will be taken down by ARXY, so BTR Alice will be the next one to fall as well. Not looking so sharp right there for the side of Alice's team.
Oh, there we go. He just secured a kill for ARXY. Alice, the leader, is no more, but the rest of the team, I think there's 2 more to go for the Alice's team. Dita just managed to kill KisiL Bear just now. At the same time, Kyra is being down as well. So we'll look at Scorpion.
Oh, there we go. He's just spray down, taking down Dita.
There goes. 1 more to go.
Oh, here comes the spray down coming from the side of Hidra. Managed to finally take out Miffy, while KisiL99 tries to spray it off from the corners of the window pane. Jumps back in towards the building, but now that it's all by himself, I think he better run for his life.
Yeah, or he just stays silent for some time, making sure that they exited out for Dita's team, and then only he can come up, because this is a very risky move if he goes out, exit now.
Oh, he's going to go in for the M16 taps once again. He's managed to call him inside of the building. Here comes a little bit of support from Sans as well. While Poppy will be able to take down to the Lin. 50% health. Oh my goodness, the flank! There we go.
That's a shotgun for you. There's no way they can do this! This is a big clutch coming from 99. He's with that one shotgun, killed them all.
KisiL99 going for the reloads, finishing off those 5 bullets off the shells, going for the painkillers.
This is bad. He only get 1 painkiller.
Going in for the nade. Oh, he's going to go in for the run. He's going to go over the push. Oh my goodness me! He's clutching it out in style, and my oh my, I'm losing my words right here for KisiL.
The shotgun did a big impact for him himself. He's only 1 person, but fighting out for his life. But Rama managed to just pick up one of the members that's left, and KisiL don't have any much bandage as well. We're looking at no first aid kit on him at all.
Here comes another push coming in from the side of Dita. A couple of shells being unloaded. Only one more bullet left. Can KisiL make it out? He's not going for the reloads as of yet. Here comes the nade being flung in, and he managed to escape. But there's a little bit of chip damage over on his side.
Yeah, he don't have that much anymore. Like, I don't know. I think he should jump out of the window if he wants to, but it's a little bit too late. He needs to.
For his life level. Oh my goodness, my heart is pounding. I'm pounding it for KisiL99. He's still trying to find the rest of the Dita squad, and there we go. Kill being secured by Hydra.
But before that, he managed to take 2 down of Dita's team. That's a lot of damage and impact on that team as well. While Sulin is still going at it for Kronten this time. They were going against Mitchel's team, and now picking off a fight from Kronten's team. They are really eager for kills.
You can see Kronten OP preparing that Mini 14. Already got the extended mag, while Burns is just putting under the hot sun. Here comes the tap, and the Poppy will steal that kill away. Oh my goodness. Third partying a little bit of that action across the Martin.
Oh, Pappy getting that Sulin from the flanks, while the rest of the team are too focused on Kronten. OP trying to run the other way around, looking for an exit route, but it's kind of hard because he's a bit separated from the rest of the team. We're looking at a little bit of casualty done on Sulin's side. 1 is knocked, 9 is very low, and Sulin 0-2 just being picked up by one of his teammates. We have ARXY's team around the corner.
I just managed to spot out a Poppy. He's just atop the hill, and as we speak of ARXY's members, he's going to go in with the UMP spray down as he managed to catch over on the captain, Sulin, right there. He's calling out for help. I'm not sure if they managed to support him in time. Here goes 9, trying to give a little bit of support right there, while we see these 3 teams duke it out inside of St. Martin. Kronten's all by himself. I'm not sure where the rest are. Of course, we've seen Burns getting taken out early on, while White Lynx.
Oh, this is my favorite team right now, the RawKnee. They are among the most. I think whenever they want to, they can pick up the fights like always, or they can just go somewhere interesting to watch.
Well, we've seen some interesting stuff yesterday.
Yeah, I'm hoping the same thing today. Actually,
the first round of Aaron. Oh my goodness! Oh, White Lynx just detonated Kronten inside of his vehicle, and I guess we have to say goodbye to Kronten now.
Oh, that was a nice tap, going on straight on headshot and just straight away knocked him down. While Magic is coming up from the flanks here, they are very segregated for Kronten's team.
We see NIKITANGA having Milk slowly moving in, and Joe's going to be keeping his eyes out inside of Picardo we go as he cuts across some of these house estate right across the middle section, trying to look for Stark, while the rest of them, NIKITANGA, is inside the office building. Sulin finds another one, and they finally took out a Poppy, and Mazik is trying to going for a couple of taps. Now, I gotta correct myself right there, because Kronten's team is still not out of the game yet, but we still have 1 more member left for the side of Kron.
Sulin gonna duke it out on to ARXY's team. Well, looking at Kron's is actually nowhere to be seen now. Still holding the fort right here. Try to wait for the right moment to open up his position, while the rest of ARXY is just going to go in and charge slowly. They are climbing on the second stairs of the first building here, while the rest of them is actually on the second one.
You can see a Poppy having some smokes thrown his way. ARXY setting the trails, hoping to not get shot right across the road, while Hoi jumps out the window, still holding on to its S12K, preparing for that invasion coming his way. He knows that he's by the corner of the wall, and he pops out some of these pixels right there.
Oh,
he knows where he's at.
Oh, that was a nice pixel shot. That's a lot of damage taken up by a Pappy, and it seems like he learned his lesson badly. Torty is there as well. They have to run for now and taking a little bit of a retreat, while White Lynx is just gonna do a little bit of covers.
There we go. A little spray down coming from ARXY. Next, second one to fall as Hoi punishes the members of ARXY. Now they have to deal with this situation. Torty's gonna hop right through the wall, trying to bait them up. And here goes 1 more member down, and instead White Lynx will secure Hoi right across. But there is still a couple more Sulin members right across the border, but they're not really hopping off to save Hoi as of yet.
Yeah, Sulin is playing it safe. At the same time, he was looking at Hoi to make sure that he got himself a little bit more covers to help to pick up his friend, while the rest of ARXY is being super alert mode. We have Magic actually towing them down. Look at that spray. Didn't hit anybody yet, but That's a beautiful spray. If only it hit a couple of taps, it would be a big time for the Students team to actually buy some time to help some Hui there.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you. A little bit of better speed control will definitely take down White Lynx. While Mazik is still waiting to steal some kills up top, while ARXY finally gets himself that perfect spray down towards ARXY once more. So this was the second time that we see ARXY falling out. He's gonna pull out the Kar98K, trying to tap this one off towards the side of Torty.
I'm still waiting for Kronten to kill still ARXY right now, to be honest. But there you go, that nade finish off Hui straight away. They don't want to risk out in the open, but still want to secure that kill with that nade given off. While looking at White Lynx, he wants to find an alternative to turn things around. While at the same time, they are losing their captain, who is just being revived by Torty there.
Yep, and then we see Student members slowly dropping out one by one. Mazik is all alone by himself. I'm not sure if he's really well stocked up yet, and we see his captain burning out in the vehicle, and that was just a really great capture of the moment by the observers.
I like actually we saw how the explosion blows everything up. It was torturing to watch, but fun at the same time. But looking at the high rolls now, might duke it against Dynamo's team, while Nick is actually just camping out on this 5-story building.
Yep, hanging by the top floor of the office, while the rest of BulShark will not contest them any longer. Rollexxx and the rest of the squad is just right in the middle of nowhere. Wow, perfect balance on that airdrop.
Oh, but then it's a risk you want to take. But you can actually just kind of squat over and crouch if you can take it from the bottom of the other side of the wall. Yeah,
there should be no problem at all. But if anyone pushes it,
that one nade to kill you. Right?
Oh yeah, but the AWM is up for grabs for the side of ARXY, while the rest of Gareebooo just getting themselves into its water treatment, as the next phase will be somewhere along the sides of Los Leones, Power Grid, Picado, as well as Martin. And Graveyard will be quite a good place to be at for the time being if they really want to go in sniping for some of these squads. While over on the northern side, Gareebooo is still all on top over on the side of La Cabrera. It's going to take some time to get in.
But then I'm looking at the south. We have Sichuan's team. They are only there. They're the only team actually on the south and in the blue tanking. And I think they're going to rotate very, very late. But that surprises me that Jong is actually in the middle of the circle, while another two of them kind of segregated a little bit into the blue. Not a little bit, I say far into the blue right now.
Yeah, I gotta say so. And within just 12 minutes of the game, we've already seen so many kills already, and now we're only having 47 more alive, and Dita securing a total of 4 kills. And looking at this side of Angry, we see him holding on towards the Scar L, spotting out members from BulShark once more.
This
is going to be a little bit tougher to spray anyways.
He wants to kill, I can feel it, but he's just know that he can't take it off by himself. He needs extra backup coming out from different angles of that to confuse the enemy sometimes. You know you can't shoot from just one angle. It will be better if you can cover 2 or 3 multiple angles there.
Well, of course you need your squad to help you out in that sense.
That's why it's a team play.
Yeah, and looking at Sichuan, I think Jae-hong definitely played out really well, especially towards match number 4 in the last round of Erangel yesterday, where they were just fighting off against members from the side of BulShark, while we see Hydra still in between some of all these ditches by the corners of the power grid. It's going to be a little bit hard to actually pick up the fight, while we see Coco trying to drive around alongside Sichuan.
Did I just saw somebody with a level 1 vest and level 1 helmet just now?
Oh yeah, it's still, well, to be fair, I think that they just really want to book some early equipments and just go for some kills. And when we talk about kills, Hydra managed to spot one out, and that's going to be a lob of the nade coming from the side of Siren, not going to be connecting at all.
Yeah, Hydra managed to dodge it right on time, and that was a really big few for him, because if not, it would be straight into on his knees. Looking at this, they still managed to keep tabs on him. A couple of damage being done. That's 10% of HP loss. Jong's still up there on the higher grounds there.
Yep. Jong just keeping him occupied for the time being, while the rest of Dita's squad is just hugging by the corners.
Yeah,
And
they lost
this
their
is
leader.
just the north side of Picado. It's not too much of a trouble for them to fall back into the city if they opt to do so. But they still want to pick up this fight. They're unhappy with Jiyoung as he tries to get some couple of headshots with that M16.
Oh,
Okay, so Ben
Kaichi's
is
team.
going to find members of Xinchuan not too far away. And Ben is just trying to park the vehicle in towards the farmhouse. Not sure if it's a good plan right now, while Rollexxx is going to be loitering on top of the hill once more. Well, this is somewhat centralized for the side of Rollexxx, so they are trying to clip off anyone coming from Potado or even Minas Generalis.
I have a feeling this might end up in around a graveyard area, probably, looking at the current state of the circle. But the rest of the team, I do see a lot of people around Picado area, which one of it is Xinchuan's team, who just gonna reunite on the other half of the team here. Siran and John has been in the middle of circle for some time, but the other two just joined in. We have Camus, Warong. I really love Bonk. We're gonna see if he gonna pull any big clutches today.
Oh yeah, yesterday he pulled off that 1 versus 4 clutch. He just snapped 180 to get the second kill, and then he just went on a Godzilla mode, stomping everyone out.
Dude, he got 2 team wipeout just by himself.
Yeah,
How
2.
can
We're talking about 2.
in the same game?
Yeah, I gotta give mad respect to Bonk. And of course, Kenbu's squad has been pretty much on form. We're gonna have to keep an eye out on them. And who knows, they might just be the kill leaders this time around. And I'm not sure if they could possibly top off BulShark's performance yesterday, because when we look into the scoreboard, he's currently leading the charts, and whoever takes the cake will, or should I say, chicken dinner, in that sense, will possibly be able to pick the professional team of their choice when they head towards the global rounds of the PMSC.
Probably they want to pick something or somebody that they actually used to play with. But looking at the current state, we're going to switch into Dita's team and K7 Kaichi's team. The 2 ladies will actually gonna duke it out a bit, or maybe just face head on, but I think Dita just built that area as we speak.
It's not going to be easy task for the side of Dita, because they are kind of surrounded right now with about 3 teams around Dita's squad. While we're looking at Rollexxx, there is BulShark right across. I don't think that they've managed to spot him out as of yet, but he's just making sure that the coast is clear, because this is just open space for them to snipe.
I don't think he actually noticed just BulShark's team on the other side, looking at his current state of jumping here and there. I don't think he have any idea at all. But maybe if they open a couple of tabs, that might just expose their position. While looking at Mitchel's team, right now, they are waiting for the right moment or anybody to pass by around their area, around Minas. And we're looking at, like I said, it's around the graveyard.
Yep, graveyard it is, and this will force all these southern teams to fight it all out. We have Kaichi, Dita, Kidra, BulShark, as well as Rollexxx just being pretty close to each other, but they could still camp it out for a long time while Dynamo drives this way right towards the center. This might just be him trying to book graveyard as it's currently empty, while Kenbu will be facing off against members from the side of BTR Alice. Here comes Bonk trying to tap out Lallis. Lallis being brought down to only 30%. And here comes the straight up. Oh my goodness, 1 more bullet will do the trick. But Bonk misses a little bit of those shots. And here comes the flip of the Batman. Oh my.
Super torture to watch. Alice is really in an ordeal right now. Like it or not, she have to heal herself. Bonk is charging right in, but just in the nick of 10 minutes, she put up almost full HP here.
Here comes a little peek there, but it will still be Bonk's to take out this kill. And here goes another one biting the dust. So 40 more teams left alive, and over on the side of Kenbu, I think that they've got a whole lot in the back.
Yeah, that's a sharp and fast reaction coming out from Bong, who was trying to, I think that was the last for Alice's team.
Yeah, I gotta say that it was a rough run for them from the northern side. Here comes Dynamo Joker, trying to find ARXY again. Remember, he's being knocked twice early on. He might just bleed out real quickly, and he needs a little bit more support coming from the side of the rest of ARXY, which is quite far away.
Yeah, ARXY is the fragger right on top of Dynamo's team here, while the rest of the team just gonna cover him up from the back. Looking at this, there's the smoke being popped out. Maybe one to charge right in after the smoke kind of eluded him for a moment there. But Toti and Whiteley is kind of far behind. Can they actually catch up with this? Oh, he's actually just gonna bail this one out.
Oh, really smart move, just blinding out Smokey OP and just run all the way towards the back. Smokey's getting a couple of taps from the top as well. We see Sixless keeping his eyes out and takes down Joker, knocks him out, and he's getting a little bit of support coming from Spider. He's going to pull out that M16 with the 4 times.
I
Just
think
waiting for them to pop out.
Yep, but Dynamo is kind of already on alert mode because they kind of being tapped. Joker has been taking a lot of damage, which coming up from the high rolls just now.
Yeah, and it's just a tough place to be. And ARXY books their slot in towards the churches of the graveyard. Gonna pray for that chicken dinner while they're at it. As ARXY pulls out that UMP9. Magic still all by himself, but
oh my
Ben is
goodness.
just around the corner.
That's a very small space to work with for Magic. If only Ben have one grenade.
Oh yeah, one grenade would possibly do the trick.
Will he throw it? That's the question.
Yeah, I'm thinking that he might just want to charge in, but he's being a little bit patient. He's gonna climb up the hill of Power Grid, and Ben's just acting
I
like
don't think
he's
he
no longer
knows.
around the corner.
I think
I'm
he
thinking
did.
he knows. He knows that he's inside, but he's just
Why?
waiting it out. And when we talk about
Oh
it, it's gonna be
my
him
goodness.
getting taken down instead.
That was such a cheeky moment for Magic. He's just gonna finish this one off. Well, Ben can actually kill him, but it was the reverse situation instead. And this might just give a little bit more information for K7 Kaichi's team, but if only they just go and ambush that small hut.
Yeah, I'm thinking that it's not really that much of a smart choice if they don't go in together, while Ronnie will have to deal with Rollexxx. Rollexxx going in with the AK sprays, and Juicy will be able to find Tuck with the headshot, and they're looking for more coming from the side of Ronnie.
Rollexxx trying to finish off Doug, but he's kind of hard and open space, but that's an explosion coming out from that UAV. Tad managed to just, in the nick of time, get out from that vehicle, but then he will burn himself to death at that moment. He just...
Not just yet. I think that Ted could still heal himself up.
Oh, yeah.
Looking at the next phase, it will be by the corners of Picado. So whoever's inside of the town will be pretty happy about this. NIKITANGA is just by the edge of the south side of Picado, while Rollexxx still trying to take down members from the side of the Ronnie. We have Ted right across. They're both pretty separated. So how are they going to deal with this situation? I don't know, but hopefully enough, they might be able to take down Rollexxx in that sense because he's been tapping out way too much, revealing himself.
Yo, big trouble coming up for Ted because Rollexxx is just going on high
What?
rolling.
Ronnie?
Looking at this, he only have the covers from the smoke. Well, Angry has always been angry, but Rollexxx been return damaging. That's a lot. One more last time might just knock him down.
Immediately popping out the med kit, and we see a little bit of explosion off camera, taking out the Ronnie. I'm not sure it says that he took himself out. So here comes Ted having enough smokes to play with. Managed to book himself a little bit of cover down the ditch below while Ash marches forward. Got that 40 bullets on that M4. So he's going to be trying to unload this towards the side of Ted. As Ted slowly marches forward to the Mini 14 as well. They're getting closer and closer. So I'm wondering, will he be able to take down Rollexxx though?
He probably will if his reaction is super sharp, and I know how these guys are very good at controlling the barrel. Looking at this, he kind of get the idea that Roll is just in front of him. So does Rollexxx, but they are kind of hesitating to make a move. One mistake can just wipe one out.
Well, they're just going to play a little bit of a patient game. The rest of Rollexxx are still getting himself some support from afar, pulling out the snipers, while right across the map we see the rest of ARXY's team are over on the northeast, while Angry managed to get that AW in towards the head of Mitchel, and instead gets still stolen there by the side of Drone.
Oh
He
my
will take that
goodness!
one out.
Well, it's hit that almost there. Oh, he managed to just take covers from the little space to work with, and Juicy still won the kill. And they have been picking fight all over the place for Rollexx's team.
Here comes the blue zone as well, and it's gonna chip that health a little bit more, and we see Rollexxx falling off. Juicy is being pressured, and Captain Rollexxx is saying, "Help me, my friend." Juicy knows that he's by the corners of the wall, and Ted will finish the captain of Team Rollexxx.
Ted is desperate for a kill. Now Juicy is one more down, but he needs to heal himself. Can he make it on time? 3 seconds, 2 and 1. There you go. He might just kill 2 kills here, while the rest of Rollexxx Angry will be super angry now because they just knocked his one of his leader, but he's still going for the other team.
Spots out Joker right across, going in with the 6x spray on the scar L. And there we go. Knocked down there coming from the side of Angry. Not finishing the job as of yet. And Sixes will do the honest right through, while Dynamo Gaming having a little bit of trouble dealing with the rest of Rollexxx as he tries to get back himself in towards the buggy because they're outside the zone. They don't want to take too much of a time outside, and they have to march all the way towards the northeast section as we see everyone is on a chaotic speed. What is the flip on the buggy? And here comes Sixes trying to deal with this situation. Takes one more down, and here comes the rotation as well. He will be taken out instead.
He was fighting against two teams solo and looking at Angry trying to do the covers, but it's not enough. Well, we have Mitchel getting the kill instead. We have Sixless just outside, but it seems like he's just being finished off with that explosion going on. We have Gareebooo, Rollexxx, Mitchel duking with Dynamo, and it seems like a very, very crowded place here.
Yep, from the side of Warren, holding on to it's the SKS, trying to lob one smoke to save the side of Monk. And Mitchel is all over the place as well. We see ARXY being far away from Tosho as they have a couple of ridges to work with. Dynamo Gaming will be over on towards the safe side of the zone, while ARXY trying to take down Gareebooo, having a little bit of coverage coming from the broken vehicles as he will get himself in towards the covers of the smoke.
Exceptional spray. If only can control it better, he might just knock one out. While Nowpon trying to jump a little bit to get a better vision on Gareeboo's team, but they are a little bit covered by that small hill. We're looking at Rollexxx still surviving for the rest of his team is kind of gone out of the game. He was kind of too occupied to actually focus what's in the front. They forgot. I think they were actually exchanging fires behind.
Yep, and speaking of exchanging fire, we see Joe begin to take it out instead. Warren will be the next one to fall as well, as Xinshen is going in for the push. They're already inside the next zone, and this will close out in another 15 seconds. So whoever's on top of the hill gotta move in a jiffy. Mazik is still all by himself, manages to secure himself a spot at least, as Xinshen tries to take a little bit of a peek. There's Dita, Rahmat just right in front of both Ash as well as Rollexxx members right there.
Ronnie and Rollexxx, one of them have to survive because they are the sole survivor for their own team, and that just trumps Angry, and he gets angrier now, even though he's solo, but he's a four-man army.
Oh, there we go, there we go. Oh,
one
my
more.
goodness.
That's a lot of damage.
Jong going in for the spray down towards the side of Stark, and that will be Stark getting taken out by, and he tries to spots out the pickup truck, and he's going to tap out NIKITANGA. NIKITANGA trying to get inside of his zone, and this is just going to be trouble for him. There's no place for him to hide, and there goes the AK unleashing it out over the side of NIKITANGA.
Unleashing all right, but right like it or not, he has to move and budge.
Oh, BulShark
just being knocked by Mazik here.
Oh, here comes Mazik as well, having to deal with Jong, and there's just no more health left. Say goodbye to the last member from the side of Kronten. 6 more teams to go as we see NIKITANGA falling out short as well, followed by Siren, as Angry will be sniped away by Hydra, while Hydra has just hiding by the smokes. This Xinshen right across the corner.
Xinshen is the most advantage here. 4-man people are still alive and well. We're looking at they are playing so good today, exceptionally brilliant. They haven't been playing like this yesterday.
Yeah, I gotta say that Xinshen was close to securing a chicken dinner, but they only managed second spot. But looking into the side of Gareebooo, they managed to take another member down. Now, over on this situation, we still have 50 more left alive. Jong slowly moving forward, spots out some movements coming from the side of Dita as we look into his spoiling phase. Gareebooo still being left alive, the only sole survivor from his own squad, while Mitchel still has a couple of members left, 3 members heading towards the southeast section.
2 teams have only 1 survivor, with the rest of the team kind of have all the manpower they need. Dita, he just with the one next, and it seems like the only person left for Dita's team is just Rama. He needs to play super safe, and looking at this, they're still duking it out. Gareebooo 1 more kills. Mitchel, Tosho is not aware they are being aimed by the cross arrows drawn.
Oh, there we go. Look, another shot of the M24. But it won't be able to clip any hits as of yet. Mitchel having ARXY as well as Nowpon leading the way, while Drone is having a little bit of trouble dealing with Coco's SLR. And he's going to trade it out for the AK, and boom! There we go. Coco secures a kill towards the side of Drone, and we have Spider as well as Smokey dropping out Cole.
That's a big time for them. It's one of those rainy days for those teams, and it looking at this, limping himself out in the open. Tosho just crawling, hoping one of Mitchel's team will give him an extra hand. But there you go. Securing the kill is none other than Coco.
Wow, looking at the next phase, it's going to be right in the middle of the roads, and that's nowhere for you to hide at all. So everyone's playing by the ridges right there. ARXY will be able to spot out Dita with that headshot, and he's going to march right forward. Jong trying to secure the kill. Here comes the flank coming in, and Jong getting spotted out by Napon already, bringing out the micro Uzi. And he's managed to deal a little bit more damage as he tries to chase over the side of Xin Xuan, he's getting spotted out, but he does not get himself any sort of an aim towards the side of Mitchel.
No damage taken, but she really needs to. But Gareebooo is really low playing the healing game there. Very close. Can he make it? And they try to ambush him. Xin is still going in with head-to-head. Mitchel has to get another one. This guy is on fire.
There's a total of 8 kills. They're going to secure more as Mitchel and the rest of the squad is trying to get their eyes on the prize on the first chicken dinner of day number 2, while Gareebooo right now crawling by the edge, and lucky for him,
he managed to play the healing game.
Yeah, he managed to heal in time. You saw he only had 1 dot health, and now they're on the hunt. I think that ARXY might just know where he's at right now. So this is a 2v1 situation. So he might just be able to clutch this one up. He spots out and moves from the side of Mitchel, but instead it'll be Mitchel securing the first chicken dinner of day number 2, and that's how we conclude.